Hi my friends, how are you all doing? Today I'm here with Ferdinand. I'm bringing you some content for these days. He had the idea to film a video of like a little Q&A for us together, but like he got some questions which are basically all the same, being like, are you guys gonna be together, blah blah. So we decided to do something else, or basically you decided to do something else. So he's gonna ask me 5 questions and I'm gonna do the same for him, and then you're gonna have like a little bit of a deeper insight into our personalities, our life, or whatever questions he came up with. So let's start. Do you want to start or should I start?
I want to start.
Okay.
They're not all that deep. They're also
That's all right.
easy and fun. And if you're mighty of the German language, we did it just for my German YouTube channel in German, where we did the same. 5 questions I asked her and 5 questions she asked me. They got deep. Whew. Okay.
I know, right?
Yes, but I loved it. That was great. Okay, the first question, as in the German one, it's about Kiwi again.
Mm-hmm.
If you could ask Kiwi 3 questions, what would they be? That she understands you and she can answer.
Oh my god. I would be like, why the hell do you bark all the time? And just stop it.
Nice, that would everyone probably take.
Yeah. The second one would be, do you actually enjoy being around me, like being here? Do you like your life?
No, I hate you, I'm forced.
Yeah, no, like, would you rather stay in Luxembourg with my parents, or do you like to be around me? Do you like me as your like friend?
Ooh. Could you handle the answer? But I'm sure she would pick you.
Yeah, we'll see.
But it would be really hard if she said. But I mean,
then I would make it work. Probably somehow.
you would move back
like,
to Luxembourg.
No, I mean I could move somewhere where it's close to Luxembourg, like where we have maybe also the ocean or stuff, where it's like similar to Luxembourg, but you know.
Where?
Like Portugal. I don't know. Somewhere where I have like nature, you know. I could also move to like Brandenburg. I don't know. You know, where it's like kind of close to the life in Luxembourg or something.
Yeah, but would you like to live there? Absolutely no, because she's a city girl.
No, I'm actually not. I'm so over Berlin.
Okay, but then that has changed.
Yeah.
The Tanya I know, she was a total city girl when she stayed too long in Luxembourg, and too long is already like past a week.
Yeah, but that's different. Like Luxembourg, no.
Because, but other...
It's just not, there's just so boring and there's nothing I can do and I don't know. And everybody who moved out of home, and then when you spend too much time at home, I mean, it's really nice. But then after I'm like, okay, I'm over it. I need to go back to my own space.
Yeah, facts. But that's what I'm saying. You need something going on. You want to have a power class. You want to have...
Yeah, exactly. But then I would make it work, you know. It's not that I would like go back to Luxembourg, if Kiwi would say that. Anyway, that's a different topic. Okay.
I would say I'm still a city boy.
Yeah?
Yeah, just, you know, the opportunities of the city, it's great.
I would love to have something where I have the opportunity to go to the city whenever I want to, but at the same time have like nature or my space. Because what I really don't like about the city is whenever you go out, there are like so many people and you never have time and space for your own self, and I need that. Like just looking around nature without a person, without other energies interrupting your energy thoughts. And yeah, that's really bothering me here in the city right now.
Yeah, totally get that.
Space.
For that, I go every now and then to Austria and spend some quality time there. Because when you know you're watched, you're a bit different. Like that's what I've experienced. You're a bit, like when you know like your nature, no one is around you, you're just like, no one is watching me anyways. So I can pick my nose.
Yeah, that's not why. But yeah, you get me. It's just like when I think about stuff and then there are people and I don't know.
That was the second question, and the third?
It's hard. I mean, it would probably be like...
Kiwi!
No, she's in the sun. Let her stay there.
Don't you want to ask her?
No. It would probably be something like, what's your favorite food? What could I make better or tastier? Like, is there something that would make your life more enjoyable?
Don't you know the answer? I want more food. I want tastier food.
And
I want
all
to go
the
more out. I want to play ball all the time.
Yeah, maybe.
I want that you buy another puppy. No, actually
No,
5
she
puppies.
doesn't want that. She doesn't want another dog.
Okay, your turn.
True. What do you see as your benefit of being single?
No, rather than saying freedom is independence, being independent, that you can be so selfish in a healthy way, like only care about yourself, like structure your whole day around your needs, what you want. And it's not that I always wanted. For me, it's such a pleasure to take care of others, to make others happy. That fulfills me so much. But I currently have no one, so I really enjoy this time because I know it's temporary, because in the future I want a partner for sure. I already crave it, but I know, hey, this is temporary, so I enjoy it. I wake up, I do this, I do that. I feel like the day is longer and I only need to fulfill my needs. And yeah, I think you enjoy the same, right?
Yeah, but I also think a really good, healthy relationship gives space to other people and gives freedom to the partner. I could never be in a relationship where a person's like, oh, you cannot do that because I don't like that you do that, and blah, blah, blah. Or that you have to spend like every second together, because I need my own life and he needs his own life. And then we can, like, the time that we have left, we spend together.
Couldn't have said it better, couldn't agree more. And I think we did actually a fantastic job doing that. When I in the hospital, I watched a lot of our relationship because I watched basically all my archive stories on Instagram, and I saw so much about our relationship. And we were doing all our things, and because we have so many similar passions, like you go to your sports, I go to my sports, we both do kitchen stuff, do our own things, do our own YouTube videos, and we did all our things, and we weren't like, that was nice. So,
yeah, and that's really important because I need my space.
Same.
There you go.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
What? Kiwi just said it. Don't you understand the dog language?
My answer is yeah.
That doesn't make sense for this question. What is a dream you've never said out loud that comes to your mind spontaneously?
How? Like, what the
Bring it out. Tell your scope, your mind.
A dream of mine I've never said.
Yeah, I mean, you can never told basically anyone or a lot of people on social media something could be anything, something small, something like, I want to be a girl. No, just kidding. I don't know. In my next life, I would actually so like to be a girl.
But that's like every dream I have, I've already discussed with people. Like, I would love to be a guy for a day, just to like see what it's like. But
have
something I've never, yeah, for example.
Yeah, that's super interesting.
Because it's so different.
But something you've never said?
I don't think there's
She wants to marry Jon Snow.
He's too.
No, I actually know it because she speaks in her dreams. So you told.
Hey, what?
Yeah, you told.
Oh, I told like all my deepest, darkest secrets.
That is actually a song I heard recently where she speaks during night. So that's how he got to know her. Anyway, so is there something? That's actually a hard question.
It's a really hard question.
You need to think about that a lot.
Yeah, because like I think every dream I had, I already said it out loud to someone.
That's showing how transparent you are and having good friends.
Yeah, I've also.
How about you challenge your Scorpio minds to answer it, so you have a lot of time to think about it, and then you can write it down below. What is your dream you've never shared with someone or never shared with Scorpio mind?
Yeah, I would love to hear that. Do it. Oh yeah, it's my turn.
Do it.
Oh yeah, another good one. Have your thoughts about an open relationship changed now after that you had another relationship? Because I know you were like, oh yeah, open relationship. You're like, yes, go for it. Has it changed?
Yeah. I currently don't want to have an open relationship, but I think it's also weird when you're in a new relationship to open it straight away. I'm still super open to the idea, and I think it's wonderfully how some of my friends do it who've been together for years in a monogamous relationship, and then after, I don't know, 3 years they've been together, they opened it, but they still love each other, so they just expand their love. I still get the concept, but I see so much beauty in monogamous relationships, which I didn't really see before. So yeah, and now I definitely crave a monogamous relationship, but I think it makes sense for a new relationship. Who wants I mean, some people, but I would, because if you're really in love, then you only can think and only want this one person. But I can see that after many years, and then the relationship is already has so much substance, and you know you're kind of meant for each other.
And trust. And
yeah.
stuff.
So I'm still open to an open relationship, but I don't want an open relationship anymore. Now I want a monogamous relationship. And that shows that I'm truly in love, just want this one person. Because if I want to have an open relationship from the get-go, then it kind of shows that I'm not fulfilled with this one.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Not
but I
like
was
fully invested or something.
You're right. I was really a heavy proponent of open relationships, and I kind of take it back, and it's just do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy.
I also think you cannot say like I'm never gonna have it or I'm always gonna have it, because it's different for every person, and the way you click and the way you talk about it, and like just how you feel about that person. I think. I mean, I never had an open relationship, and I can definitely see the pro sides, but I can also definitely see the negative side. So I also don't know.
Yeah, and props if you have an open relationship, because it's so tough. Because I thought about this actually a lot, and having one partner is already big quote unquote work enough. Like multiple partners and then their relationships, and keeping that all in a positive vibe is so much quote unquote work.
Different. What you're describing now is that you have different partners at the same time, so that you kind of have like 5 girlfriends or something. But that's really hard, I think.
Yeah.
But if you just have like one night stands with other people in between, I think that's not that hard to manage. Like apart from like trust and like insecurities and stuff like that.
True.
But from like an emotional standpoint, maybe. I don't know. If you've got experience with it, let us know.
And it's also what I still, it's so hard that one partner should fulfill all your needs. That's such a burden, basically impossible.
But that's also not how it should be. Everything should come from you, and like.
Yeah, but you always have needs, and then I don't know. But most often, we're just talking about intimacy. Often, actually, one partner can fulfill it all. And if you're doing sports or social stuff with someone else of the opposite gender, or if you're gay and then the same gender, that you shouldn't be jealous and.
But that's not an open relationship. That's just like interaction with other people.
But many people get jealous of that.
I know. And it's
Why do you see her? Why did you went for a run with her? Do you actually like running, or do you like her?
Okay.
I just don't want to run alone. Why don't
Next
you find?
question.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. I just want to have a loving girlfriend. That's all I want.
I think everybody wants that.
Do you want to have a loving girlfriend? She came
Sure.
out of the closet.
No, I think I couldn't have a relationship with a girl, but you never know. But
You never know.
yeah.
If I were to cook you anything you want right now, what would it be right now?
Oh my god, I'm craving tempeh with cauliflower wings in the oven, and edamame beans, and
But that all sounds so dry.
rice with peanut sauce. Oh, that would be awesome.
Peanut sauce for that all, probably.
Yeah.
Should I do it now?
Yes, please.
Or should I finish the video first?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to get my hands on some tempeh. Haven't had it since Bali.
Really?
Oh my god, yes. Because I've been to the Asia store a couple times, but they were always out of stock. I was like, why? So I'll go and check today. Oh, I love this question. If you could go back to any point in time, future or past, when would it be? where and why?
Of course, future would be so interesting, and then I can see in which stocks I could predict. But currently, what I really want to see is the phase at Germany before World War II, when Hitler was at its prime. How people were so brainwashed, like really get that. Like in the movies, I feel like I don't get that. But actually being in the present and all of that, like experiencing that for, let's say, 1937 to 1938 for 1 year, that would be so insightful. And then having camera and documenting that all. Yeah.
I knew that you would say that because you've been so much into World War II lately.
I need to stop because the movies are so brutal and then my
Yeah.
gut hurts. So that's why I go now to wars which are not so brutal. Like currently I'm into the Cold War, which is actually also brutal what they do to the spies.
Yeah.
So I should just stop wars
Every
maybe
war
for now.
is really brutal.
What about the War of Love? 2020, after the coronavirus, everyone made
Everybody's
love.
pregnant. Pregnant or divorced. Or both, I don't know.
The best war, which never ends.
Oh god.
No, which quickly ends because of overpopulation.
True.
Yeah, what would you pick?
I picked the era of the, how do you say it, like Hochkulturen? Of the...
I don't even know what it is in German.
Really? Oh my god, it's like the eras of Egypt, like with the, wait, let me just look it up. This is...
The Sphinx, the pyramids, the
yeah, like the
Pharaoh.
pyramids where everybody like developed. We have the Mayas, the Egyptians, the in Mesopotamian and stuff like that.
Don't you know that of this time, many of the history is actually mistold, probably, according to Graham Hancock?
Advanced civilization.
Ah, yes!
Oh yeah.
You mean Graham Hancock, his work of the Lost Civilization? Or you mean... Oh no, I thought about the Lost Civilization.
No, because there are like a lot of theories out there that like aliens help with the construction of pyramids and
Yeah.
with like the calendar.
Why do I go back to World War II? We have so much footage. Why don't I go back there? You're right, I changed my mind. I want to go back there. When they built the pyramids.
Exactly, because I'm like, I love extraterrestrials and I know that they're out there because it wouldn't make sense otherwise. So I would love to go back and see what really happened there because nobody really knows.
Yeah. And it's really likely that actually the Egyptians didn't build the pyramids and the Sphinx. And if you want to know why, then watch the interview of Graham Hancock when he was in the Joe Rogan Experience and Google things like Göbekli Tepe or read the book Magical Egypt and it will blow your mind. When, for example, you look at the Sphinx, it's such a huge body but such a small head. It was most likely a lion, but then this pharaoh came and was like, oh, I want to have my head in there. And then they made the lion head to his head, that's why it's so small. And then you see rain impact on the Sphinx way before it was allegedly built, stuff like that. So there's actually so much evidence.
I know, and I find it crazy.
You want to know what really happened to this? Because there was maybe, most likely, it points to a lost civilization which got destroyed due to another comet impact like we had with the dinosaurs and which wiped off so much of the lost civilization, wiped off so many mammals, 1,000 mammals in the United States. We had crazy mammals, huge mammals, but the sea level rise and poof, was gone and so much of that knowledge, but it was still preserved somewhere and it's coming slowly out. It's still some there but a bit forgotten. So yeah, Graham Hancock, check it out.
Epic plug.
Using your platform to plug. Did you? Okay.
It's just water.
You drink plain water?
Yeah.
How dare you? Not drinking hot chocolate like I do all day.
Because I don't have it right now. Okay, let's continue.
Last no. Since we were watching all Marvel movies in Austria together a while ago, which superpower would you like to have?
God. From the Marvel heroes?
Yes.
I think you already asked me that question.
No, actually, many of the questions are questions you asked me back then.
Really?
because back then we did a similar video where she asked me 10 questions and I asked her 10 questions, and actually most of the questions I asked you were from you.
Funny.
Yeah, like the 3 questions to Kiwi, that was also from you.
Okay, I don't remember that, but I remember that that question was around.
Or if you can cook me something, that was also from you.
Oh, funny.
I actually took all your questions. They're also in the German one. Yeah, they're all yours. That's
funny.
how creative I am. And I thought you would remember from the first question on, like the staple question.
Okay.
Whew.
What superpower? I would love to be...
Do you remember my answer?
No. No, I don't.
Of course.
Actually.
She doesn't even remember that I asked her
No.
question.
I asked you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so hard. I don't even remember what they do, but probably like what comes to my mind immediately is Thor.
What?
Like what? Because he's like really strong and he's got his hammer and he can like beam himself to wherever he wants to, like
Can
kind
he?
of control the universe.
Can he?
Yeah.
Can he beam himself?
Yeah, it's not beaming, but he like goes.
He's just like shh, and then it takes forever, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't take forever. Because he can go to his like universe place and then go back to like.
But I think there's like this tunnel thing which needs to be opened that he can go through there.
But still, it's like his universe and his thingy. That would be really nice.
Yeah, I mean you have the body for it, and if you have a giant hammer and like an outfit like this, you would look so bad. And then you swing this hammer and then like give you this hammer and no one else can take it, and you're like.
That would be kind of badass.
Yeah.
I think your superpower. What was your superpower?
I think I said the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because the other ones, I mean, they don't really have crazy superpowers. I don't remember. But like Tony Stark, he's just
I can
super
shoot
smart.
a bow and arrow super well. Nice.
Yeah,
Who
and
do you
then,
want to
like,
shoot?
Black Widow, she's just like really smart and like fast and can fight and stuff. But
I mean, and who wants to be the Incredible Hulk? Like, rip all your clothing,
Yeah.
cannot control yourself, destroy the city? No, thank you. The suit from Iron Man is cool, but it's not you, it's the suit. And I also...
oh, what's his name with the time control thingy? The magician.
Ah,
He can control time. That's actually kind of cool too.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but no, he can only do it if he has the Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
And it's not that you have it.
Yeah.
But it's still cool what he can do.
Yeah.
It's really cool, actually.
All right.
All right, my turn. Last question.
No.
Oh, it's your turn. It's your turn.
What do you do when you feel anxious? What calms you down? So when you feel like, what do you do to calm down?
Yeah, I actually struggle with anxiety since I'm out of the hospital. And as you probably know, I never had anxiety before. What calms me down? First of all, canceling everything that gives me anxiety. That it's like a free schedule. So no, I don't need to perform this and that. Let's upload this YouTube video tomorrow, so I don't need to deal with comments or anything. Yeah, probably disconnecting from social media. That I because when I check how is this received, but when I don't even think about it and do nothing that relates with social media, but rather like listen to like some me time, listen to some fiction audiobooks and read a book or learn something new or work on something, and then listen to nice music and do that slowly or watch a movie, stuff like that. That calms me down. Because if you constantly think about you posted something and people could get it in the wrong way, and that's
They
just
always do.
yeah, then I just
I know,
okay.
Yeah. I disabled comments on some YouTube videos just because I didn't want to have negativity.
But
in
we
my life.
actually hardly get negative stuff, so
I
it
know,
would be
it's
it's
good.
so the YouTubers who, like Jake Paul, who get so much shit, they have such a thick skin that they can handle that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. If you could work together on a project with any person, who would it be and why?
I definitely asked that question.
You did.
Oh God.
Okay, wait.
It's so hard. Yeah.
A better question maybe,
Okay.
a different one.
Yeah.
It's similar, but I really like it. if you could be featured on a YouTube channel, like a collab video, which YouTuber/YouTube channel would you pick? That's a great question. I already know her answer. I do know it. Say it.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Yours?
Duh.
Yeah. I don't even watch a lot of like YouTube.
Just say it.
But who?
You know it. Deep down.
Logan Paul.
No.
Yeah. Do it. Oh, I don't even know what you were thinking.
I tell you afterwards. I don't want to influence you because then you're like, yes.
What YouTubers do I really like?
Of course.
Oh, I would actually really like to work with Rizzo. Rizzo?
Oh,
The blue,
interesting. Yeah.
Because I feel like his personality is really nice, and I would love to get to know him. And he's vegan, and he's in Germany, so it's kind of reasonable.
And he has a big reach.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it for that.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would have said one of the biggest YouTubers.
Yeah.
But I actually thought you would say Peter McKinnon.
Oh, really?
She didn't, Peter.
No,
I'm sorry. She doesn't want to collab with you. You don't get the scorpion minds.
I think he doesn't care.
He's devastated now.
Definitely. But yeah.
Nice.
I've
I
actually
like
been
that.
thinking about him before already, because like he's got a really nice vibe to him, and I love to get to know people who are like famous or like have an online presence or something, because you only see like the surface level, because I know what I put out, and I would really like to get to know people deeper and see what they're all about. Like I would love to meet Miley Cyrus, not because she's famous, but just because I get like a vibe from her that we could like explore our thoughts and whatever. Like I would really love to know what's going on inside of her, just because I'm curious, not because I'm like, oh my god, I'm fangirling.
But then when it comes to the point, oh my god, Miley Cyrus! No.
I actually don't think so.
I mean, in the inside, you're like, yeah, for sure.
I mean, I would be nervous because she's such a big personality and it's like really known, so I'd be like, oh, what's she thinking of me? But other like.
I can tell you, I thought I'm not starstruck anymore, but then I was at Logan Paul, his house, and Spencer showed me around, and there was Mike and all of the Maverick crew, and I was at the Impulsive studio, and I was so cool, but in the inside I was like, whoa!
That's cute.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I was in like, and I was like, shit, okay, I'm still super fan.
But you were like really fanboyish back then, like really.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, last question. What were the thoughts, or what made you overcome the fear of your illness? What helped you push through, like when you were in hospital? What was the one thought where you were like, okay, this is my silver lining, I need to hold on to that one, or it helped me to get out of it?
Actually, many. It always depends on which phase I was in. For example, when I was flying back to Germany, and I really thought I would die, I wouldn't make it to the hospital in Germany. I was just like clinging to the thought that my mom drove from Munich to Berlin. She's waiting at the airport. I just want to hug my mom. And I repeated that the whole rest of the flight for like 5 hours. I just want to make it home so I can hug my mom. That's all I want to do. So that I had the willpower to make it until then, because if I make it until then she just puts me in the car and we go to the hospital. And there was one big mantra. And then in Bali was of course just getting back home, and I pictured it, how it would be in my apartment and just the things I love to do and just being back home and having my normal life, like watching all my stories. I was like, I already have everything, and I just want that, exactly that back. Eating my nice cream porridge, going to the gym, chill, go for walks with my friends, hang out with my friends, work on new projects on my treadmill desk, simple stuff. I was like, I just want that back. And just thoughts like that helped me. And it's just my friends and also my vegan savages out there, like all the love I get from them. So yeah, I couldn't let my vegan savages down. And
like positive thoughts, positive mind, imagining, just bringing like old energies back, I think.
if you have really dark thoughts, which I had, only for a short time, think about how much you would also harm others. Like, if you would take your life, how much you would harm others as well. Like, how devastated your family, your friends would be. Don't do it for the sake of them. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for the sake of them. Because I couldn't imagine losing one of my close friends. I'm hopefully will never experience it in my lifetime and wish it to no one. So if you have dark thoughts, think about that. Sorry, that was really
And reach out to people. We give you all the love.
Yeah, no, and to professional people. Get some help. There are
Yeah.
people out there who want to help you, so take it.
Wow, that was like ending on a crazy note, but yeah, we definitely mean it. All right, guys, that was it.
Now 50 more questions.
Thank you so much for opening up. We recorded. Did you want to say something?
How about you comment which superpower you want to have? I want to read those comments and see what you would
I think we
pick.
already asked like 3 questions.
Yeah, so
Okay, just all down below. We really want to see that.
what were the
Yeah.
other questions?
It was your thoughts about open relationship, and it was
A dream you've told no one
exactly
deep
yeah.
down.
Yeah, please let us know.
Only if you want to.
If
Or
you want
keep
to,
it,
yeah.
keep it. If it's precious,
You can also
keep it.
like DM it to me if you only want to share it to me enough to anyone. I'm open for that one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Go over to his channel, vgains.de. It's a German channel, and we just recorded basically the same video with different questions.
Or you could also link the a bit older one. We did it in English on my
true.
English YouTube channel, and link your older video where I asked you 10 questions and you asked me 10 questions.
Okay.
And go back in time and watch it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
See how we changed, if we changed. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this one. Have a really nice day, and we'll see you, or I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye guys.